Over here is the customs checking. And because Britain is no longer a part of the European Union, I'm gonna have to show my passport until I can cross the border from Greece into Bulgaria. I have just gone through customs and now I have arrived from Greece into Bulgaria. I see lots of Greek flags there on the Bulgarian side for some reason. I don't see much Bulgarian flags though. I would have thought the Balkan borders would have been a bit more heated, contested, tense. I guess I was wrong. Like, there's a bunch of Greek flags up there. What are the Bulgar flags? I saw some Bulgarian flags and symbols back in the custom border, but I don't see them now.
Why am I bringing up flags and Balkan borders? The Balkans is the southeast peninsula of Europe. Historically, it's the crossroads of culture, of religious faith, and gateways of global trade, from the Silk Road to the Black Sea to the powerhouse of the Danube River. The Balkans is the powder keg of Europe, given its turbulent history of invading and genociding each other. Balkan countries hate their immediate neighbours, whom they share a border with. If they don't share a border, then there is only a 90% chance they hate each other. You get what I mean. It's a really dysfunctional family of countries and a massive clusterfuck to even try to fix. Greece and Bulgaria are no strangers to this dynamic. After the Balkan Avengers assembled to remove kebab, cheeky Bulgaria wants a bigger and fairer slice of the Balkan pie, especially over Macedonia. So they attack their former allies, Greece and Serbia, kicking off the Second Balkan War and seemingly starting a trend. Since then, Bulgaria and Greece have gone at each other in the First World War, in the Second World War, and even over a stray dog. Seriously, some Greek soldier chased after his dog across the border, so Bulgarian soldiers opened fire, at least according to popular consensus. But today, both countries are in the European Union and NATO, so I can only assume they're currently on their best behaviour, at least for now.
Just passed through customs. We are now in Bulgaria. Still have yet to see any of the Bulgar flags. You can see Mikkel Coffee with the British telephone box. This is the last and only Mikkel Coffee in Bulgaria. Welcome to Bulgaria. I wonder what border town this is. Once I have internet, I can probably consolidate the map and tell you guys from then. Bulgaria, land of the Bulgars. The Bulgar people here are Southern Slavs. Bulgarians are a Southern Slavic people.
Where am I?
You don't know where you are?
No.
You're in Bulgaria.
No, no, no!
Bulgaria, a discovery to share.
Greetings from Sofia, Bulgaria, and here I am, made it in one piece at the dead of night. Over there is the actual central train station with no Wi-Fi, and over here is a nice monument I found. A good spot to start the video, I believe. Right over here is what looks like an abandoned part of the station. You can see all of the unkempt tiles right around the area here. Wow, exciting. Authentic Sofia. Now, one thing I do notice that in Bulgaria are the abundance of casinos. I see so many casinos around and they're all bright lit. I've seen so many along the way. I'm pretty sure you're going to see loads too. The time is now about 9 PM here in Sofia, Bulgaria. and I have a long walk ahead of me. I did promise you guys casinos, that's a closed one. That is an open one. Casino Pinoes. You don't think you can see it, but the O there is not lit up. Right lads, it's Voltor flip time. Wow, look at the old tram. Still have the old tram system here. I wonder if it's communist. An old communist tram system. That would be exciting to take. Admittedly, I know very little about this place, Sofia. I know very little about Bulgaria, other than, of course, the communist parts of it. I think I know a fair few about the role of Bulgaria in the World Wars and in the Cold War. Most of the places you see lit up, I bet you would imagine, are open shops. Not quite. They are most likely casinos. Some elements of gambling involve skill, okay? Something like poker involves skill, and to me that's a way more acceptable form of gambling. Whereas something like, I don't know, the slot machine doesn't. The slot machine to me strikes me as something that's just pure RNG. You have to rely on the RNG gods. It's all luck based. This is the sound of the Bulgarian crossing. What am I gonna do, you might ask? I'm probably gonna go to the hostel, check in, put away my bags, find a bar, some place to drink, and then tomorrow I'll probably go find some communist stuff. Damn, the lights take years to change. Maybe we can find some communist ghosts. That would be fun. Communist ghosts. They can tell us all about times as many communist client states of the Soviet Union would go through their own system of purges. Maybe many of these ghosts were victims of the reign of terror and the purges, of course. We are now approaching the Lion's Gate. You want to see why they call it the Lion's Gate? I wonder what this used to be though. This old stone structure, right in the center of the park. Whatever it was, this information has faded. I'm now climbing atop the very structure in the middle of the Lion's Gate. And those are the lions over there. Uh-oh, the popo. I think that's a cat over there. I can see in the distance. I don't know if the camera can catch that in the dark. This is the nightlife in Sofia, Bulgaria. It doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't take much to guard this bridge, huh? We've now passed it through the Lion's Gate. We've entered deep into Sofia city centre. Oh, only old 4chaners will get that meme face. Bulgaria does have stray cats. Check it out. Hola gato. Hello. Mine Sofia, or mine Vegas, because there's a bloody casino round every corner of the street. And in the center of every street. Casinos are everywhere here in Sofia. They're very mesmerizing. It makes me want to go in there and gamble. All my money away. Another thing I noticed here in Sofia, there's so many dark and sketchy corners. Like if you look past all of the casino lights. All the side streets are barely illuminated. I wonder what authentic Bulgarian food we can find along the way too. I think I should settle for some authentic Bulgarian grub. Hold on a second. This place is called Kinky. It sells sweets and chocolates. It's essentially a corner shop. Oh, of course you can buy all your vodka and alcohol here too. And you buy it on the counter there. Kinky. I'll have to come back to Kinky and purchase me some exotic, see I want to say toys, but they're not toys, they're very much consumables. So you notice the change from the Greek alphabet to the Cyrillic alphabet. Things are written backwards here. No more Greek, no more Latin. It's all Bulgarian to me now. Here's the old communist tram. We're coming in. The old communist tram in all its glory. Oh my gosh. Right around the corner of this building, here we have, I believe this is a mosque. I think it's a mosque. I could be wrong. It could also be an Orthodox church. Oh, it's a synagogue. I'm so sorry. I find it really strange. It's very eerie. In fact, creepy. It's fitting for my video purposes, seeing as it is Halloween, 'tis the season, right? But no one's about. It is central downtown Sofia. Not a soul in sight. I don't see anyone. Places aren't really open, save for some casinos down the main road. No one's walking around. There isn't really much activity in the very city centre of Sofia. How bizarre. I believe my hostel is this way. And unlike Athens or Thessaloniki, the side streets aren't really lit up. My camera goes very dark now. Oh, motion light down there. Right, we're on Michael.
My name's Michael, I've been travelling for 18 months and this is a shit hostel room. I'll tell you why it's shit. The beds are really close together. I've just met this guy. There's also no lockers.
There's a distinct lack of lockers here, and I am worried for my property, although I trust these gentlemen to not steal anything. There was a German and Austrian guy here earlier too. Not sure about that one. I don't know where is good for Bulgarian food.
It's mainly Arabic people. I'm assuming there is Arabic, Turkish, Bulgarian.
That's true. Yeah, I've seen many Turkish places.
Yeah. And on this one, it was Arabic. No, very it's more Turkish.
I found one on YouTube with 3.8 star rating.
3.8 star.
It's gotta be...
This has got to be the one.
It's gotta be the one.
I have a good feeling about this. 3.8 star is always better than a 3.7.
There was 2 hostels in Hostel World that had the same name. I just thought that was strange.
It's called Downtown Vintage. Mine was called something completely different.
Yeah, I know. So maybe they created a new Hostel World account to, I don't know, somehow get...
I think they have, yeah. Mine was called like The True Hostel.
How would you feel if you saw photos on, like, we get back here, we see photos, we're like, oh, that hostel looks good. And then it's booked here for tomorrow night as well. Because I had this stopgap image. It's obviously not the
that
actual
is
hostel.
definitely a stock.
Best private room.
Best private room? A private room?
Did you think it was going to be a dorm?
Best private room. This is the name of the hotel. I received a text message from the person. She sent me a clear message.
See, mine was called Top Center Hostel. This hostel name keeps changing. This hostel has many names, but which one is the real name? Yeah, you're right. The Infinity Room is pretty creepy. Check it out.
Best private.
See, I thought it was like a play in the Infinity Gauntlet.
We had no idea what Skinwalker business model this hostel was playing at, but we weren't sticking around to find out. We ventured onward through the dim streets of Sofia for a taste of Bulgarian cuisine.
Okay, so I'm off on a grand adventure with Michael and Christian here. And we're gonna go find some true Bulgarian authentic food. However, the thing we notice is the distinct lack of livelihood here in the city centre of Sofia. Notice you got no people. There's no hustle and bustle around.
It's really poorly lit.
Oh yeah, it
From what I
is.
can gather
There's
so
barely
far.
any lights.
I don't know if it's like this street or what.
Well, you get the casino lights, right? That's the only light I've really noticed. I think this is the synagogue here. Wait, is that the cross? No, then it's not the synagogue. Never mind. And what's your first impression like of Sofia?
For the moment, I don't know.
I'd say dark.
Yeah, dark and empty, yeah. I think we gathered that. I mean, it's our first night. It's all of our first nights here, right?
It's also a Saturday evening.
It is a Saturday evening too, and that makes it more eerie.
Yeah.
That does not settle me anymore.
Because a lot of these places aren't even open.
But
I know.
it look what it says.
Maybe we're not as central.
This is the first place I've seen open. And it's a record shop. Random. He's gonna look for a record at this time.
There is, I will say,
Wow.
I will say like a sort of nightlife on the city center.
Yeah.
And around, there is nothing. Eh?
There's a monument here.
The boys going out on town.
Boys out in town. Oh man, it definitely looks like Bulgarian boys out in town.
He's had too much.
Yeah. This guy's head is completely fallen off. This one's holding like a Glock or a pistol of some sort. There's like Fathers of Bulgaria over here. Okay, now we're talking. A preview. Bulgarian sure can dance. Bulgarian beer, if you want to know. Sketchy Hostel. It's refreshing, it's really refreshing.
And he's
Like him.
from Albania.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Hence his last name, Albanese.
Albanese. Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting.
he's
So when I went to Albania, everyone was like, oh, you're Prime Minister's one of us. So I was like, sick.
It's Albanese. The Australian Prime Minister, Albanese. Cheers, Albanese. This one's for you. Here's the authentic Bulgarian food we have now. Honey pork, garlic, taters, potatoes. What do you get, Michael?
It's a pork chop with cheese on the top.
What did you get, Christian?
A typical grandmother recipe from Bulgaria. What? I don't know.
Yes. A Bulgarian babushka. I wish I could join in. Traditional Bulgarian dancing. Wow, Bulgarian women are gorgeous.
Exactly that.
Yeah, man.
Crikey, as
Yeah.
we say.
Look at that Bulgarian general over there. Swag. Okay, guys, I think we've actually found the real old Sofia. Oh, no camera? Yep, that's fine. Is he trying to draw you into the fetish club?
Yeah. I almost just wanted to know what it was. Like,
It's pretty, I think the name is on the tin there, but yeah. Moon is nearly full. So is this old Sofia?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
That's a communist building. That's pretty cool.
This, maybe it was once a communist building at a time.
Yeah.
It looks too modern though. The left looks way more communist-y.
Yeah.
That looks like a true Khrushchevska.
When I was in Budapest, I went to the Neon Museum,
Uh-huh.
and that was talking about all the communist sort of neon signs and the history behind it, which is basically like, you know, they'd have a sign that said butcher. When you went into the butcher, there wouldn't be any meat, but the sign looked cool, and that gave people hope. I was just into that as a concept, because I wanted to like keep up with what Western, you know, democracies are doing. So
That's like in North Korea, in Pyongyang, when you're given the guided tour, you can see like fresh fruit out on the stalls, but only the guide tour can go up to them, and he picks out the actual one that's real.
right,
and yeah, the rest are all fake.
wow.
They don't exist.
So I suppose it's the mall more than the old town, but still
Pretty much.
not a bad walk. I like it. Can we get another beer somewhere soon?
Yes, I think we ought to. Yeah, you're right. For Saturday night, it feels incredibly quiet. Feels more like a Tuesday, innit?
Somewhere in the sacred silence and sleep. Disorder, disorder, disorder. That was really good. Thank you. Toxicity.
Entonces, I had some American colleagues, and all of them, they have guns at home. And they have me. You don't have gun at home? No, you don't have gun.
Yeah, they're like shocked that you don't have a gun.
If you meet a real like sort of, you know, left wing, like a Democrat American, I do like to ask them just with a straight face, oh, so do you have a gun? And they sort of squirm and they start explaining like why they don't. And
Mate, I think I would be a left-wing guy in America with a gun. Obviously not to like fucking shoot people. Yeah, I mean, for a coming form of class conflict in the future. Yeah, if that was to ever come, I would sooner be in a position where I would have a gun. A conservative and a liberal can go at each other and may the fight be bloody on both sides, but should they come for me, at least I'll have a gun.
I have my fundamental rights.
But honestly, I think in America it's kind of necessary for society now where it's so fucked that you've sort of got to have a gun.
That's
Yeah.
self-perpetuating. I don't really agree, but
I agree with that sentiment. I wish it didn't have to be the case. In Europe, it's, you know, we don't have that philosophy though, or we got rid of our guns like pretty okay.
In Australia, like we would, I mean, a lot of people do need guns for pest control. No one has them for fun, like.
Right? I mean, sometimes guns are fun, like recreational. I like the French system of like you rent the gun at the gun range, right? And then you give the gun back when you're done with it.
John Howard, the Prime Minister we had for a long time in Australia, we had one mass shooting in 1995. We've never had another one. Because he just literally had this thing called the gun buyback scheme.
Yeah.
He literally just put like thousands and thousands of guns into shipping containers and just crushed them. Like, you cannot buy a semi-automatic weapon in Australia anymore.
Yeah, that's good though. Why sell automatic weapons?
Yeah.
Why do you need automatic weapons like that? Now, I don't think you can really get rid of gun control just like that in America, but you could probably make a good start. We could still keep your guns, right? But do you really need assault rifles, you know? Gun laws at the time were written, you know, they've never really been updated since the time where you can only fire one round and it took you like a minute to reload your gun. I love it. We are now entering a Bulgarian dive bar. Nice.
Just up the stairs, mate.
Just up the stairs?
Yeah.
Cheers. See you friendly blokes. This looks like an apartment. Oh, it's such a ham. We're in. An Aussie, a Froggy, and a Limey walk into a bar.
Beer here?
Yeah, I like it. What are you grabbing, Michael? I'm not going to pronounce that. But yeah, it looks cool. It's a Bulgarian.
Yeah. That cheapest local vodka.
That's what I'm going for.
I can get you one.
I spent a bit of time in Russia, but I can't read Cyrillic.
Yeah, I can't either. Cyrillic is...
Also, fun fact, Cyrillic is named after a bloke who invented the language. His name was Cyril.
Cyril. Good to know. It's all Cyrillic to me.
So the lads found a nightlife after all, proving there are flickers of light, even in the dark streets of Sofia. If you ever find yourself lost in the void of Sofia, look up Barfly. Trust me, it's a good start for your source of light and Zinyachiski Biri. Michael, you're a sick cunt, mate. I enjoyed our discussions on humanities and your travelling trivia. Christian, you had the coolest backstory, working an oil rig in the Black Sea. Merci d'avoir corrigé mon français.
Just been arrested by the Bulgaria police. I'm done for, guys.
I watched the shakedown.
No idea.
Maybe not with your GoPro.
Look, man, there's so many police vehicles.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like a drug bust or something. It seems like a Roma family.
Oh yeah, I guess not being racist, but making an observation. It was a dark-skinned bloke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tends to be Romani.
Have you ever noticed there's always overseas people who cause crime? I was like,
God.
He's like, seriously, every time you watch the news, it's like, this person from another country. No, it's never Australians that cause crime.